because I'm going to be getting your opinion on some of this stuff we're about to check on. Let's take time out right now to do an Ask Ann, as always, on a Tuesday. And still have people at the gym telling me how hot you are. Saw him yesterday. He won't give me his name.
I guess not. You're going to talk about it on TV.
I never mentioned anything on TV that I wasn't told unless I really feel like it.
Yeah.
Hey, I got this thing out of the paper over the weekend, Parade Magazine, and I want to get your opinion on some of the survey, what people would do. Would you pretend your cell phone dropped to end a conversation? How you get somebody off the phone, Ann?
Yeah.
54% say yes.
I just hang up.
So when you do talk to somebody, you just hang up. There's some good ones in here. Would you lie about your age? 67% of the people said no. 33% said yes. So, Ann, someone young stud ask you about your age, you gonna lie to them, or you gonna tell them the truth?
I'm gonna tell them the truth.
So how old are you?
I'm 45.
All right, well, I'm asking. So you're 45, right?
Yeah.
Available and single.
Somewhat.
Okay. Leslie, would you lie about your age?
Nah.
How old are you?
She's a baby.
Okay, so I just want to mention, get everybody. All right, would you, all right, here's one for you, Ann. Would you tell a friend that his or her spouse is cheating?
Yes.
Well, you're in agreement. 66% said yes. Well, you would tell them. And how do you go about breaking it to them?
It ain't no way. You just tell them.
What, do you beat around the bush a little bit?
No,
and say, okay,
you just come out and tell them.
What? You going to have any proof, or you just going with a rumor?
No, I'm going to have some proof. If I tell it, I'm going to have the proof. Cell phones always got pictures.
Nowadays.
Take pictures.
Yes,
Take a picture.
Would you report someone you see shoplifting?
Yeah.
Ain't my business. They get
Ann! All right, Ann, okay, you're in the minority here, Ann. 16% said no, they would not. 84% said yes, they would.
Thief?
Look, I ain't reporting nothing, because you know what? You report that and that person know you did, they might be standing outside waiting on you.
Well, what about
Well,
that
take
spouse
a
you just
chance.
talked
They're a
about?
dang thief. Ann, you wrong. You would tell me you would be afraid.
Oh.
Everybody ain't like Jamal Woods.
Look, I ain't afraid of nothing. Nah,
But you wouldn't turn in somebody for shoplifting?
No, James, I ain't finna tell on nobody and get nobody in trouble.
For stealing?
No, I ain't finna tell.
But cheating. But cheating.
Leslie, what would you do?
Yeah, I probably would. I mean, because the more that is shoplifted, the higher we have to pay. The more we have to pay for things.
What if you accidentally got away with something at Walmart you didn't mean to? Would you take it back in?
I've done that.
Yeah.
See, well, but you won't report somebody stealing, but if you get something for nothing, you're going to take it back in. Mm-hmm. So you ain't as bad as you appear to be.
Thank you.
Would you take a sick day from work when you're healthy, Brad?
Well, yeah. Don't answer that, Brad.
Who would do that?
Everyone would.
Not everyone. I wouldn't.
Oh, please.
No, I'm not going to take off work unless I just have to.
Now, hangover don't count as being healthy. That counts as being sick.
Ain't nobody finna have no hangover.
Huh?
That's self-induced stupidity.
No, I have to go to work. I go when I'm sick, so no, I ain't going to take off
So
work.
you wouldn't do that?
Mm-mm.
Some people get sick.
Don't lie to me,
when they're
Leslie.
not sick and they take their days.
Oh, guilty.
I would
I'm
do.
sure.
I'm guilty.
Guilty.
I've done that, yeah.
All right, but the last one is obviously the best one.
Oh, boy.
Which I cannot believe that it's this close. Would you look at your spouse's emails or phone records? Before you answer, 59% said yes, but a resounding 41% said no. What is wrong with you people?
Yes.
Would you look at your spouse's phone records or emails, Ann?
No.
What? You don't want to know what they're doing.
Because I don't want him to know what I'm doing.
Well, what are you doing?
There's a valid point.
There's
There's a valid point.
I wouldn't want to look at him because I wouldn't want him to look at me and see what I'm doing.
Well, you shouldn't be doing anything.
Do you know that's a good way to
Well,
catch somebody?
Jamie, Gloria, it's a lot you should know, but folks do it anyway, you know. No.
So what would you do if you found of course, you say email's not cheating. You've made that statement here on this, Leslie.
Is that what?
She says email is not. If you're
Having
communicating
intimate
with somebody else
conversations
on
on
email, she says that's not cheating.
It ain't. How?
I think it is.
Are you arranging to meet, or are you just
That's
emailing?
what I'm saying. Just talking ain't cheating.
Yes, it is.
That's because, Jamie, I talk to you every day.
If
So I'm
you're
cheating.
I ain't talking about-
if you're hiding it from your spouse.
I'm talking about an
Yeah.
ex-husband, an ex-wife, an ex-girlfriend, or ex-something, something.
Well, if you have to
Well,
hide
they
it from
are
your spouse,
exes.
you're
Look,
doing
they
something.
are-
Or
look.
somebody else. When you ain't talking about business, you're talking to the other sex about anything. That's cheating.
How? You could be my best friend and I need to have somebody I can talk to. That ain't necessarily got to be cheating.
No, but if
Somebody's
it's something
lying.
you keep from your spouse, then if you feel guilty sharing it with your spouse, then you have a reason
Yeah,
for
I agree with
guilty.
that, Gloria. I agree
See,
with that.
and
I've
you're
had
outnumbered.
If you have
3
to
to 1.
hide it, then it's not right.
Right. If you have to hide it, it's not right.
But
Because I
you-
email, gosh, everybody, male and
So
female.
you
Oh,
cheat?
really?
Now,
Yeah.
so you
But
cheat?
you know,
See
everything
that
on
she
a
said
computer-
yeah.
No, I didn't say yeah, I was cheating. But I was answering him. Yeah, you can go back. Believe me, folks, anything on a computer you can find out about. So,
Just wait till you
Or
go
a
to
cell
court.
phone.
or a cell
Somebody will
phone.
have a copy of it.
Or a cell phone.
Or a cell phone. You know, speaking of cell phone, I know you work at Core Wireless. Do you ever have people come in and want to get phone records because they
On
got
a
cheating
regular
spouse?
basis.
Do you give that to them if it's now
If
you,
it's in their
you can't
name.
do it unless it's a court order unless it's in that person's name,
Right.
right?
It has to be in their name. But I've seen a lot of. I've seen a lot of that.
Couples.
Yeah.
A lot of couples.
And it's the easiest way to get busted.
Oh yeah, absolutely. If you're gonna do anything illegal or immoral, do not use your cell phone. Basically.
Any other words of wisdom there, Leslie?
That's it. I'm sorry,
don't do
Ann, I
it.
didn't take over there.
First of all, I ain't gonna call nobody on my cell phone and let it be on my record for him to find
There you
out.
go.
That's what she's talking
That's
about.
what I
Smart
mean.
Yeah, you know, I'm,
Exactly.
Smart
I'm
cheater.
not a dummy. It's a way of hiding everything. You know, some dummies don't want to hide it. They just want to.
What does your grandmother say, though, about hiding stuff?
Well,
What? What's that line? That famous quote I've heard you say before? What happens in the dark? Come on.
well, always what goes in the dark, always come to the light.
That's right.
Uh-huh. There you go, Ann.
But it'll come to the light if you want it to. You know, I don't hide nothing. I ain't got no reason to hide. I'm single. So whoever I'm messing with, the one got the reason to hide.
Well,
I ain't got no reason to hide nothing. What I can do, cause you know what, and something about me, I ain't finna do nothing in the dark. Cause if you can't come to my house in the broad of daylight,
ATM.
you ain't coming. I don't care if you're married, you're a preacher, or what you is.
A preacher?
A deacon, church member, I don't care. If you can't come to my house in the daytime and we supposed to have something going on, I'm not finna do nothing with you at night. Cause I ain't
people-
You
hiding
with
nothing.
The people...
Huh?
You'd mess around with a preacher?
Have I?
I didn't ask, have you? Lord,
Yeah, I'm asking you, have you? Have you?
Evidently.
Have you, Leslie?
Lord,
Evidently.
please forgive me.
Well, have you?
Evidently.
Come on, Ann. Come clean, Ann. The world wants to know.
We're all going to be watching Ann's house now.
Anyway. They see
That's a
it just
yes.
like everybody else.
Well, don't help them
I ain't helping them. I'm at home. I'm at home. How I'm helping?
by letting them in.
Maybe it's that fried chicken you had.
Something.
Thank you, Ann. Thank you, Leslie. This has been another episode of Ask Ann every Tuesday. Now, you can always email. We're going to start something new here on
Wow.
the program coming up before long. Y'all know the newspaper used to have sound off. They don't do that anymore. Well, we're going to steal that
We need
idea
it back.
from them. Starting here before long, you're going to be able to telephone Tim or Tony in here or
Or
any time
email.
of the day or email.
And we will not give out email addresses. If you do not want your name mentioned, we will
Because we're
honor
going to
that.
start
See, you're hiding stuff.
expanding the program a little bit here. If you want to gripe about something, you can do it here. We'll play it on there. You don't have to use your name. I'll make one up. Gripe, just don't call the other person by name, but you can.
You say whatever. It's sound off.
If you want to gripe about something, we'll air it. We'll come up with a name for it too. Anyway,
Sound
thank y'all
off.
for coming up. We'll see Leslie, you at the Chili Challenge, and all you folks Saturday down at Athens. We'll see a lot of y'all this morning
Wallace State.
around 9 o'clock over in Hansville at Wallace State. So go Athens girls and all the other
Go
area
girls.
teams. Clements girls, I think, play tonight. Elkmont plays. Tanner plays. So good luck to everybody, boys and girls here in Limestone County. We'll see y'all at Wallace State. Right now, time for us to
Have a
get
good
out of
day.
here.
Bye.